Resting at the wrong time has cost people jobs, income, and in some cases, their entire stability. One flare, one sick day, one moment where your body says no, and life does not wait for you to catch up. Picture this. You wake up and your body feels like wet concrete. You have a deadline in 3 hours, bills that will not wait, and your body is screaming at you to stay in bed. What do?
Most people push through. They drag themselves up even though their hands are shaking. They show up even though their brain feels like it is moving through fog. And sometimes they make it. But here is what happens next. Your body remembers the panic. Your nervous system remembers the fear. And from that point on, every time you rest, you feel that same jolt of terror saying, if you stop now, you will lose everything.
But here is what nobody explains. The problem is not the rest. The problem is the fear wrapped around it. That fear drains you faster than your illness ever could. Today, we are going to take that fear apart so your body can stop treating rest like a threat.
Because when you ignore your body long enough, it stops giving warnings, it stops whispering, and instead, it forces a full crash, the kind that takes weeks to recover from. You are not avoiding the consequences of rest. You are trading them for something far worse.
If this is your first time here, I am Michael. My work is helping people build sustainable income from home while living inside bodies that do not always cooperate. I grew up watching my mom, Birdie, navigate autoimmune issues and chronic pain. She taught me what it actually looks like to survive when your body does not follow the rules everyone else gets to live by.
And I am Allison. I handle the mindful resets and grounding moments you will hear in these episodes. Michael is my brother, and we both learned early that the world is not built for people like our mom, so we are building something that actually is.
Let's name the thing most people feel but never talk about: hustle shame. It is that guilt or panic that floods your chest when your body needs rest but your mind says you cannot afford to stop. It is not laziness. It is a learned fear response. The world praises people for working through illness. When you slow down, even for survival, people call it giving up. So your brain learns that resting makes you look weak, unreliable, disposable. Even when your body is begging for relief, your mind treats rest like a threat.
And that fear becomes automatic, which is why mindfulness helps. Not because it magically fixes anything, but because it calms the alarm system. When the alarm quiets, the shame loses its grip.
The science nobody tells you. A 2019 study in the Journal of Psychosomatic Research found that people with chronic illness experience achievement guilt. This persistent feeling that you are not doing enough, even when your body is at maximum capacity. Here is the kicker. That guilt actually worsens symptoms and increases inflammation markers. The guilt itself makes you sicker.
Research on post-exertional malaise shows that pushing past your energy limits does not build stamina. It depletes your baseline capacity. Every time you push through when your body says stop, you are borrowing energy from tomorrow, sometimes from next week, and the interest rates are brutal.
I learned this 2 ways. When I was 16, I was in a car accident that left me dealing with intense pain and a long road back. I would push too hard on good days, convince myself I was healing faster than I was, and set myself back by weeks. But the deeper lesson came from watching my mom. 3 good days would make her think she was finally better, and then she would crash so hard she could barely lift her head off the pillow for 2 weeks. Her body was not failing her, she was failing to listen to it. That taught me the real cost of ignoring your limits.
Let's pause right here. Take a slow breath in. Hold it gently. Now release it like you are setting down something heavy. Notice one part of your body that feels tight. Your shoulders, your jaw, your stomach. Just notice it. No fixing, no judgment. Now silently repeat these with me. Rest is allowed. My body is safe. I am not falling behind. You can do this reset anywhere you need permission to just exist without producing something.
Here is what most advice gets wrong. It treats your energy like motivation. But your body does not run on wanting. It runs on biology, and biology has hard limits. You wake up with 50 units of energy. Getting dressed costs 10. Making breakfast costs 5. A work call costs 15. By noon, you are at 20 units left with half a day to go. If you ignore that math, your body will shut you down whether you like it or not.
But if you respect the math, if you rest when you hit 20 instead of 0, you recover faster, you function better tomorrow, you stay in control instead of your illness controlling you.
A Stanford study tracked patients with chronic conditions over 5 years. People who practiced strategic rest maintained their independence and quality of life significantly longer than those who pushed through symptoms. This is not about giving up. This is about being smart with what you have. If you are listening to this, chances are you're trying to figure out how to make money from home. And that is exactly why understanding rest matters. Because every online opportunity will tell you to grind harder, post more, work weekends. And if you are already operating on limited energy, that advice will destroy you.
I tried every productivity hack designed by people who wake up with full energy tanks. None of it worked. What did work was admitting I had 20 good hours a week instead of 40, and then building something that only needed 20 I could actually sustain.
That is the real secret. Success is not about doing more. It's about doing what you can sustain. And sustainability requires rest. But there's one more thing we need to talk about. When you finally accept that you need a different path, you start looking for help. You start searching for opportunities that will not drain you. And that is when you become visible to predators.
There are people who specialize in targeting exhausted, overwhelmed people desperate for something that will not destroy their energy. They know what words to use. They know what promises land. In the next episode, we are walking through exactly how they identify you, the psychological tactics they use, the red flags you need to watch for, and why your desperation makes you the perfect target.
This is not about scaring you. This is about arming you, because you deserve to know what you are up against. Before we go, say these affirmations with me. I am allowed to rest. My body is not an obstacle. I do not earn my worth by burning myself out. I build at the pace that protects me. I am safe to slow down. I am safe to move forward. I am safe to succeed in my own way. Thank you for being here. Your pace is your pace. Honor it. Your body is doing its best. And learning how to rest without panic is the foundation everything else gets built on.
Please join us next episode. Take care of yourself. You are worth protecting.